Hello, I am Richard A. Boxall, and this is my short and almost daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Ish.
You're listening to the diary of a wannabe writer, Season 3.
Hello, today is Saturday the 1st of August 2026. Welcome to the show. A bit earlier than normal, but I've got to have an early night tonight because you may have remembered a little while ago I said I'm not working till the 19th of August, although there's a possibility I might just have to work the one day on the 2nd of August, but it does rather look like I will be working tomorrow. In fact, I think I would have known about 25 minutes ago if I wasn't, so that's fair enough. I was half expecting it. My uniform's all ready. So yes, back to work for one day tomorrow. I haven't done any writing today. Working tomorrow, and then all the stuff I promised I would do in July that I didn't really do. I did a bit of writing for a few days. I kind of got down to it for a few days, and then I kind of lost the mojo again. So my plan, such as it is on Monday to try and get back onto it. Tomorrow, very unlikely, as I say, because I have to get up at 4 a.m-ish. Might be nearer 5, actually. Yeah, probably have to get up at 5 a.m. But even so, is that right? Let me just think. Yeah, I think I've got to get up at 5. And then I'll be back home about 8 o'clock at night. Sorry, no, about 9 o'clock at night. So probably no writing tomorrow. So what have I done today? Well, I'm going to talk, so this isn't sponsored or anything, but I've been trying to eat better recently, to limited success. But I've been buying healthier food and bits and pieces. My problem is that I've got a co-op 1 minute's walk away that, as well as selling things that are good for you, sells crap. And if I have a bad day, my habit is just to go over there and buy crap to eat. So my resolution for this month is not to do that. And one of the things I was doing, I was trying to cook myself nice food, but I was getting bored. So I like vegetables, but I was just getting bored of the same stuff over and over again. And a little while ago, I toyed with subscribing to Oddbox, the subscription box of, they call it Wonky Fruit and Veg. And I finally thought, no, let's go for that again. So I had one delivered overnight. And I've got up this morning actually quite excited to see what was in there. And I know you can look, but because it was the first one, I thought, no, let them surprise me. And so fruit-wise, I got some really tasty little apples, some nectarines, and some easy peelers, what they're called, not oranges, little oranges, satsuma type things. Veg-wise, I got some courgette, and I've already... my lunch today, I made myself toad in the hole with sautéed Savoy cabbage, which was in the box, and courgette medallions. They were in the box as well. So yeah, and all I've really eaten today, I didn't really have breakfast, so I had my lunch quite early, and then I've just filled up on fruit since then. So I've actually eaten really, really healthily today, although I haven't had enough liquid to drink, so I'm going to try and at least have another couple of glasses of water today. So that's interesting. I've already got too many potatoes, so I've actually looked into next week's box and already swapped out the potatoes for something else. The other thing I've got is beetroot. I'm not quite sure how to prepare beetroot. Well, I've got some ideas. Obviously, you can look online. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of sautéing the Savoy cabbage if I hadn't looked at it online. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, and I've got some red peppers as well, so I'm definitely thinking about doing a stuffed red pepper or two next week, or definitely one. I've got 3 or 4 of the things. Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember. But yeah, so I need to have at least 1 or 2 stuffed peppers, and I can't decide whether. So I quite like the idea. There's some rice-based ones that sound quite nice, and I just need to get a couple of items. It says put onion in there, which I've already got. It also suggests some, what's that cheese? Can't remember which one it is, but yeah, so I might get an appropriate cheese to go in there and just see how that goes, really. So it's earlier than normal as I record this. It's 5:30. What have I been doing today? Not much, to be honest. I've been doing a bit of reading. So I'm now reading the new Red Dwarf book. It's called Red Dwarf Titan, and it's written by Rob Grant. and Andrew Marshall. I did actually talk about the fact that Rob Grant died not that long ago. I think they'd just finished the book when he passed. So I'm having a look at that. It's all right. There's some quite typical Red Dwarf humour in there. But it's sort of set, it's a prequel, but it's a prequel in a parallel universe. So I'm guessing, I don't know what's going to happen. So that's okay. What else have I done today? I'm trying to make myself watch Wicked because everybody goes on about how great it is. And I managed an hour yesterday. And I've managed another 40 minutes today. And they're about to go to Oz. So maybe it'll get better. There's an hour left of the first movie, and then I've still got Wicked for good to watch. And then I watched some other thing, which had the guy who played Sulu in the more recent Star Trek movies. Is it John Cho? I might have got his name wrong. But he's in it, and it's all about this AI that goes rogue. So it's like a test version, and this family get it in their house, and it starts doing just crazy stuff, like somebody gets a photo of the daughter and creates a fake sex video of her, basically, and the AI is able to prove that it's fake, and then puts on a video showing it's fake, and basically drives the guy who did it to suicide, which is quite dark. And then it gets darker. See, I watched that. I can't remember what it's called, and I can't bother to go into the recently deleted folders on my Sky Q box. So my plan for the rest of the evening, I'm going to do a bit more reading, have a couple more glasses of water, then I'm going to have an early night, because like I said, I've got to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So you will get a podcast tomorrow. It will not be a writing podcast, but hopefully from Monday we will try and do that. All right, thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, presented by me, Richard A. Boxall. Thank you for tuning in to my cogitative considerations, and if you'd like to know more about me or my projects, visit my link tree on linktr.ee/Richard Writes. Capital R, capital W. Thank you for listening.